Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through the new seasonal uniform, the winter one of Rogue. And yeah, I'm feeling like C is really nice, you know? I mean, in the sneak peek and in the forum, she was looking really ugly, but now seeing her closely, she's really hot. And I mean, I have fallen into the trap of Gwen, of Shadow Cell, you know, being really nice, looking good, and tier 4ing these characters. But yeah, bro, Rogue, I'm telling you, it's all I wanted, but I didn't knew that I want that. And what I'm talking about, we're gonna go through her rotation. We're gonna go through her build. I'm gonna test her for ABL, for World Boss Legend, for GBR, and yes, her old uniform. I know there is people in the comments already talking about the old uniform. Guys, the old uniform, it's totally garbage. Is not performing at all on any game mode. I tried here in my live stream yesterday. Go check it out. And yeah, this uniform, guys. The fact that yeah, okay, let's start from somewhere. I'm so hyped for this character. I'm so hyped, and because I know how much Netmarble appreciate, you know, paying for a uniform, and they did that with Storm, they did that with Luna, they did that with Black Bolt, Thanos, and Magneto. You know, these characters are more than a year in the game, and they are top meta. So if you invest on this, you know, I did invest, but I believe that you have at least 1 year in front of you swapping this character. And yes, don't forget, smash the like button, guys. Let's talk about the channel, you know. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below in the comments. What are you going to do with your Storm? Are you going to fall into the trap to pay for a uniform when there is others better? Okay, no, we're gonna talk about that too. Okay, do that, smashing like all this. Let me know how you're going to use your Rogue and if you bought the uniform. And yes, why I'm saying that she is the best character, and actually the thing that I wish I had and I didn't knew it. Okay, I said in my previous video that I want a character for healing for gore 75 to 79, and I just took that because my Carnage is tier 4, but I'm struggling playing with him. And plus, I didn't knew she has fast movement. Fast movement is a tag that you need to use on Jean Grey 45 to 49 and on Ultron 75 to 79. I did clear with Black Bolt Ultron 79 as level 80 with my Black Bolt, but for Jean 45 to 49, he was struggling at level 80. So now we get Rogue. So I wanted a fast movement character, we took it. I wanted a healing character, we took it for World Boss Legend. In the same time, she is the only ABL character, the mutant female tag, that I don't have tier 4. I have all my ABL clears daily, you know, as tier 4s, and the only that I didn't have tier 4 was Storm that I was using here, and I was like, I need to build Storm or something else, and I was finding myself others to build because I was avoiding Storm, and now she came. So she is all I wanted, and I didn't knew that I want. In the same time, they respect totally the theme of winter, and they drop really awesome animations. I mean, her 5th skill drops down this you know, snow thing that Sanda is using. I'm not sure how's the name in English. Her 4th skill looks, yeah, not Christmas, but it's really nice, hits really hard. Her 2nd skill, it's ridiculous, and it's really funny and nice. I really enjoy it. This skill, it's whatever, but still helps. And the 3rd skill, make the weather stormy. So yeah, this is something, you know, to have to remind you that you can do what Storm is doing and even better. By the way, her tier 3 remains the previous one, which is awesome, you know, the fact that she... Oh no, she's raining snow also. So yeah, let's go to the first game mode that everyone who wanna, you know, when I'm learn about how to play and see how good C is at level 80. Yeah, the rotation I'm doing actually for World Boss for ABL, it's like 5, cancel 3, a small delay, 4th skill. I'm letting the 4th skill until the character do this uppercut. You know, a rogue goes into the air with an uppercut, and after the uppercut, I'm canceling into the 2nd skill. When you have your tier 3 ready, you're doing pretty much the same thing, but you're doing the tier 3. As soon as she do this with her hand, you can cancel the skill and go through the 2nd skill. The rotation, it's pretty repeatable and you have to do the same thing over and over. It's boring, but it's really stable and easy to do. So let's start from somewhere, and here for ABL I'm using a leadership of Polaris. She has also a mighty insight and support buff of Dazzler. So as you can see here, I'm waiting the boss to do the movement here. He's going to jump. Okay, I avoided. Okay. 1.2 million in the start for a level 80 before the first roar. It's really nice score. Here in the roar, it's kind of tricky. You need to start doing your rotation when Surtur holds his sword and goes up in the sky. If you do that, the 3rd skill is doing the cancel. If you do it faster, the 3rd skill is not doing the cancel. So be careful when you're gonna use it. As you can see here, I'm doing the tier 3, I'm letting the character do this with her hand, and I'm going through my 2nd skill. Your 2nd skill, you wanna let it until she throws the final snowball, and for the 4th skill, it's the uppercut. Look at this uppercut, you're gonna see my character gonna go up to the sky, and after I'm going through the 2nd skill again. So it's really fun, you know, seeing a character doing uppercuts, pointing out inside the fight. You know, you have a physical attacker and you're seeing physical things, you know. She's slapping, she's doing the uppercut, she's throwing snowball. All these effects, you know, gives you the vibe of Winder, and in the same time she's doing pretty nice damage. As you can see here, I'm kind of in the middle of the fight and I have already done 5 million. For your own information, and if you want to see the run, you can go into my live stream yesterday. I did like 6.7 million with my storm, and my average is like that, 6.5 to 7 million with my storm. The most damage I could pull out with my storm. And I'm gonna show you the build I have with storm and doing 6.7 to 7 million, and I'm gonna show you the build I have with my rogue. By the way, the most common mistake you can do playing ABL is doing your 4th skill just before Surtur is ready to rush through you, you know. If you do that, your 4th skill is getting cancelled and you're losing the damage from uppercut. So you need to be careful on that and pay attention on the movement of boss. If you do that thing, you know, you're losing some damage. Look at this. I just did the mistake I was telling you. I pressed my 4th skill and the character and the Surtur moved out of my 4th skill, so I lose the damage of uppercut. So this is not at all a perfect run. I did the mistakes. Here I should start, you know, my Odin Force phase with my tier 3 and having another tier 3 here. So in the end I lost like 200k damage or something, but I managed to pull out 8 million. Which is an increase at minimum of, you know, minimum 1 million more than the performance I had previously with my storm. And this is really nice. This is really nice for a level 80, you know. I haven't tier 4 the character yet, but I'm thinking that I'm going to do that. However, there is also Storm here as a support character. So in case you are missing Dazzler or Polaris, you can use also Storm as passive support. But as with Storm, you know, my rogue wasn't able to do more than 7.2. I mean, I was waiting to have more because elemental, it's 55 elemental damage against 65 damage against bosses, and because it's elemental damage, I was expecting wrong to do, you know, perhaps more with support of Storm, but that's not the case. Dazzler Polaris seems to be the best support for this ABL day. However, I know that there is a lot of people out there don't really want to compete on ABL and ABX, and it's your bad because you're losing the good rewards. And let's check out what she's doing for World Boss Legend. I'm doing exactly the same rotation actually. It's not like she has two rotations depending on the game mode you're gonna play. Here I go back to clean arcades. I'm getting stunned over and over. I didn't manage to do a tier 3, and even with that all things, in 29 seconds I was able to clear the first 30 stages, the first 30 bars of null. As you can see here, I'm at stage 50 of null, and it's the biggest, it's the first roadblock for everyone who wants to climb into this stage. Before the level 80s, it was really hard to do, and the first character I cleared this was Storm, but yeah, it wasn't like super easy. As you can see, for Rogue, this level 80 is like walk in the park. She can do it really fast, and it's like not like super high stages, but it's a stage, you know, that you can see how fast she can clear it. It's like 1 minute and 13 seconds, 1 minute and 30 seconds without having the perfect run. Okay, this is really fast, but let's go and see something more challenging. And as I told you, is a stage that I was clearing with my Black Bolt. For this stage, I'm using Polaris as a lead. It's only fast movement characters. So it's on Ultron 75 to 79. This is 79. And I'm using Polaris. She is the only mutant that has the tag and it's level 80, the fast movement. So it's the only situation that you can take advantage of Polaris and her CTP of Insight here. Before her, only Black Bolt was, Black Bolt and Doctor Strange actually is characters that you can use, and I skipped them both doing tier 4. As I told you, I was doing that with my Black Bolt. There is videos, if you go back in my channel, you know, where I was saying, I was telling about the hard World Boss Legend stages I had clear, and one of them was this with Black Bolt. With Black Bolt, I was struggling to do it. I was having like 20 to 30 seconds left in the end of the fight, and here you can see how my Storm can perform. I'm already like 12 the bars deep into the fight, and I have only passed through 1 minute. So you can understand that she is going to have better timing than the 20 seconds or 30 seconds I had with my Black Bolt. And Black Bolt also can get double support from Proxima and support from Green Goblin. Green Goblin and Proxima are fast movement character supports that are able to support only supervillains. So here the situation with Polaris and Jane Foster. I'm using Thor Jane because she's having an elemental buff for lightning damage, and Rogue's damage on tier 3 and third skill has lightning damage. So it's the other better support you can have for this stage. That's why I'm using her. She also provides some ignore dodge, but yeah, it's something that you don't need as a level 80 against Ultron. You can see here stage 79 completely doable with level 80. And when I saw that, you know, I was starting to go through, you know, oh my god, can she do everything at level 80? And yes, I don't feel like she can do everything. I mean, there are people out there can do at level 80 more than this, like stage 45 of Jean, but we're talking about people using CDP of Mighty CDP of Judgment or Brilliant CDP of Judgment, and in the same time losing value on ABL, and you know, you have to play really good. I'm talking about Bob Sarge, another content creator. We are in the same alliance, and he's always in my Discord, always in my live streams, always in my videos. He's a follower. I love this dude, and he is so good on killing World Boss Legend. So he managed to do it at level 80 with a Mighty Judgment on his account, but with like 5 seconds left or something like this. And in the same time, with a judgment, for your own information, he hit 6.8 million on ABL. 6.8 million with a mighty judgment is no joke. And in my opinion, if you are not in top 16 alliance of ABL and ABX and you don't care to be competitive, to be at the top of the meta, CDB of Judgment could work for your account too. If you want to push more World Boss Legend than ABL score. But ABL, ABL is better raids, and for World Boss Legend is better judgment. That's a fact. You can't change that. There is no character being better with a judgment. It's only situation for better character with a judgment than raids is Green Goblin on ABX. On ABL, there is no such a character. So you can see here stage 79 with 1 minute and 35 seconds left. So she is 1 minute faster than my Black Bolt for this specific stage. And yes, the other stage I was talking about, except Jin that I told you Bob Sargent could clear with a judgment, is Gore stage 75. The one with healing tag that I was delusional that I could do it at level 80. I was thinking, you know what, perhaps Rogue level 80 paywall uniform can do level 8, can do this stage. But no, this stage is a pain. You don't have any supports. The only good leadership, it's Deadpool paywall uniform, full crystal uniform actually, from April Fools 2 years ago or something. He provides, cheers by the way, 40% buff to all group. And there is no other support or something. I'm using their Omega Red because they have a passive, they have a team up with 5% physical attack. So you can see this run is undoable, guys. There is no way I can do that. And the best run I have done actually with my Carnage tier 4 and Mighty Rage is like in this period of time. When he's ready to go into the next phase, I am like at 21 bars left. 21 bars left with tier 4 Carnage. And you can see here, level 80 Rogue, there is no way she can do it. But yeah, if I had a Mighty Judgment, perhaps it was, able to pull more damage. But still, I feel like Rogue, for this stage specific, and for Jin 45 and above to 49, she needs the tier 4, and perhaps she needs a Mighty Judgment in the same time, depending on your account also. But yeah, she needs tier 4 and she needs a Mighty Judgment 100% to say that you can go and compete on 75 to 79. But because I already know you guys, I know there is the guy there, yes, but what Rogue is doing on GBR, why you're hiding her weakness? No, there is no weakness. She is really dope on GBR also. As you can see here, I'm going with the best team up. Of course, I'm using Nick Fury and Valkyr, which is like the best support you could use for this character. And you can see here, she's flying through the stage. 20 seconds into the fight and I'm like 17 bars left for the first phase, and we're talking about a level 80 character. Of course I have advantage against this specific GBR because it's blast type and I'm speed type, I know that, but still it's the day that it's today and I'm not gonna change or wait to test for GBR. So you can see here a good proper tier 3 rotation here, smashing like 3 to 4 bars, easy peasy. Of course, my level 80 Rogue has some build extra than you are thinking, and I'm gonna show you. She's really fat, but still, I mean, I test her in my live stream and without all this build, and I did give the build after the live stream, and I make these clips, for you to enjoy. So you can see here, I'm close into the second phase, and I'm always staying until the 20th bar here with my, look at these uppercuts, bro, it's really cool. And yeah, I really enjoy seeing Storm playing. So 1 minute and 30 seconds to go into the last phase, so in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds max she can clear this easy peasy. So let's go into her build. I have like 62,000 physical attack with her. I'm capped on everything, as you can see. I slapped a lot of audience blessing on her last night, and I did level up her skills also. That has nothing to do with her performance, but I did it because I have a lot of materials that you need to do. I picked up with a selector here artifact. There is a deal, relay pack with 3 euros, you're getting a 3-star, and with 19 euros, you're getting a 4-star selector. I picked this up to spend for getting the tokens also, and voila, I took the artifact. So whatever you saw right now in my account, it's with this. This is not the perfect mighty raids, but as you know, I was struggling getting a 200 all this time for cable also. So this is her artifact, her custom gear, and I don't have her uniform. I was stupid enough to craft all my my swords to get some bios, and now I don't have that, so I have to wait and grind them. Her uniform options are also in the form, so you can go and see yourself. However, even if I'm saying that that Rogue is like a super cool character and you should go invest on her and stuff like that, yeah, perhaps I'm saying bullshit. I mean, you have to check your own account, you have to check yourself if you need her or not. I mean, if you already have Storm, it's kind of worst for one specific day, but you have to think that Storm has specific tags that C don't. C has the command tag, and also C is a blast and female. So being blast and female, C can be used on 2 ABL days, when in the same time Rogue can use only in 1 and Cable only in 1. I have Cable here because he is the best blast type for mutants stage, you know, for the ABL. So if you wanna compete for ABL and you already have Storm tier 4, Rogue is not going to add a lot to your account. She's going to add, but still. And if you manage to have tier 4 Storm, she is like a really nice character. She is like super unique for Gore stage 95 to 99. She is the only character can be used there because she's female, blast, and mutant, and it's so specific tag. Rogue from the other side has the tags I was telling you, and she fits with the tags I want to build a tier 4, you know. I don't have fast movement tier 4, I have only Carnage tier 4 as healing, who is kind of bad, and yes, mutant female. Speed female from the other side, you can see I'm kind of obsessed, I guess. I am simping on them. Yeah, I already like 3 tier 4 deep into speed female category, and yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but yes, I am who I am, guys. I love speed females. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I already own 3 of them. 2 of them, I'm not using them at all. I hope like I'm gonna stay and use Rogue as I'm doing for Luna. And yes, a recap, guys. Luna way better. Don't ask me that. Luna is way better. On my account, I managed to do close to 14 million ABL. So it's day and night with Rogue. About Judgment, I told you already, she's like 1.5 million less damage, 1 million less damage than Mighty Raids, and also her old uniform. For all of you wishing she was really good with her old uniform, she's not. I test her, she is day and night. It's the situation with Storm also, you know, this uniform for Storm do nothing. It's completely garbage. Same thing for Rogue, you can't participate into the game right now with the old uniform. So yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I cover all your questions, but yeah, hit me down below in the comments if you want to learn something else, of course. Let me know what you're going to do with Rogue. Smash like button, smash subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can see all the community posts, all the giveaways we're doing, live streams, all this stuff, guys. Discord below, join, get your crystals, get your helping game, make some new friends. I'm glad I could help. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.